What's up guys, Luke here again. Today we're going to be talking about what I've experienced after 1 week of microdosing. Now, if you're microdosing right now or thinking about it, well, this video is for you. Make sure to watch all the way through to the end. Now, before we do that, go down below and smash that like button, smash subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Supports the channel. Now, let's get right into it. I've been taking psilocybin as my microdosing medicine of choice and came to a threshold of around 60 milligrams per day for it. Now I'm doing the Stamets protocol, which means I'm doing 5 days on and then 2 days off through the week. That is the protocol. So the reason why you do a protocol is because you can develop tolerance to it and you don't want that, so we have a nice little rhythm to it. And you find your own threshold by experimenting with what feels right, what feels like too much, what feels like too little, and you go from there. Now, what I've experienced is a few days ago when I was microdosing, I noticed that I wasn't feeling this excitement or enthusiasm that I was for my coaching that I had been even just a week prior. And by meditating on that feeling for a moment, which the medicine made me really feel in the moment, it made me realize that I had a pileup of random small to-do activities. Now these like random things I needed to do that I kind of put off were draining me. It was pulling my energy down. My mental space was being spent on these just like daily errands and stuff and not on my purpose. So microdosing helped me there feel through where I was and what was the cause of that lack of excitement. So I realized, oh, that's what's going on. Now I can do something about it. So I decided right away I was gonna sit down, swallow the frog as they say, and do those tasks I had been putting off. And what I found is it's given me the space to explore my purpose more and be more on my path and doing what I really want to do with my coaching and with my life. Okay. Now, the second thing is actually an ongoing thing, so I'm happy to share this right now. I'm on this journey right now. I'm not at the end. No one's at the end. We're all on our self-development path. And what I've experienced is actually, it's an interesting body sensation. So one thing with psychedelics, and if you're microdosing, is it'll kind of take your psychological condition and the things that might be bothering you in your mind, and it puts it in your body where you can feel it. So right now, what I'm feeling in my body is this kind of like tension, discomfort, especially in my legs. And I think that's interesting. So have you ever kind of like tapped your leg when you're like doing an exam or you're nervous to hand in a report or something in school or at work? Now, that comes from anxiety. And I've noticed now that my legs have been having this like tingly sensation that's kind of like that nervous, that embodied nervous feeling, you know? If any of you have experienced restless leg syndrome before, it's something you feel often when you're trying to sleep. It's like a unignorable urge to move your legs, right? And I'm kind of feeling that more now. And I think what's happening is I have this like latent anxiety or restlessness, and it's putting it in my body so I can't ignore it. So right now I realize like I'm kind of uncomfortable, but I understand that it's an opportunity for me to feel through it, to learn from it and to grow from it. I haven't totally figured out what it is or what's going on there, but I'm excited about it because, you know, if you're unhappy with your life, if you aren't sure what's off, something like microdosing could help you figure it out, but it's not going to be by magically fixing it. What it's going to do is put it in your face. It's going to put your shit in your face until you deal with it. And so I'm feeling that weird restless leg anxiety feeling in my legs, and I'm like tapping my leg a lot while I'm working. I'm jumpy and I want to jump around and do things. So that's just interesting to share with you guys. Also, I've noticed as I'm feeling that more, I'm feeling myself pulled more to like escapism activities. I'm drawn more to food. I'm really excited for meals, a little bit more than usual. And I realized because I'm feeling this, I'm actually feeling how I actually am, which is this underlying like anxious feeling. I'm being drawn to those escapist activities, right? And just noticing that is a key thing there, right? I'm feeling through this and feeling this out. It's not so much, microdosing isn't so much about learning about yourself logically necessarily. It's very much about feeling how you are, feeling through things. And so I'm in the process of doing that right now. So thank you very much. That's everything on microdosing for now. I'm going to be posting more about this and my journey with this. It's an amazing experience. I posted about one of my my first experience with psychedelics. Now, I'd encourage you to be safe with this. to explore it on your own terms, and always you are in control of your life and your circumstances. If it's something that you feel is appropriate for you, speak to a professional. There are people out there. I'd like to give a shout out to the Microdosing Guru on Instagram, who provided me a journal called Odin, the Master of Ecstasy. And what this did was help me figure out my threshold, the amount that I should take per day, and track the changes as they're happening in my experience. Again, I'm in the middle of this thing. This isn't done. I'm not done yet. And we're never done in our journey in self-development. So thank you very much. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, leave a comment, like below. I've got plenty more for you guys. I got like 6 new videos in the pipeline, something like that. It's an amazing journey. And as usual, I'm in a beautiful setting. This is Vancouver, BC, British Columbia, my home base. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I hope you the best and wish you the best. And thank you very much.